Assalamu alaikum everyone, my name's Farah Halabi and I'm a professional Muslim life coach, and today I'd like to talk to you about people pleasing, showing appreciation, validation and self-worth. Now for a lot of the wonderful women that I work with, there is an issue that arises in some way, shape or form in terms of showing appreciation and validation when it comes to how they feel that they people please. And it might be identifying, if you like, as a people pleaser, but through the conversations that we have and through the way in which we interact, there is a common thread that flows through some of the issues in the conversation, in the relationship, that they have, or in the way that they describe the relationships that they have with significant people in their lives. And one of the underlying threads is, if I don't do what you ask of me, or if I don't say what you want to hear, or if I don't behave in a way that you want, that you will be displeased with me, and therefore I lose my sense of who I am, because I need you to be pleased with me in order for me to feel okay. And it might not be as obvious as that, but when we uncover what's going on for them in the situations that they bring to the sessions, essentially it is that. It is a feeling, or it's an erroneous belief that I need you to be pleased with me in order for me to be okay. And so I will do whatever it is that you want so that you're happy with me, so that I feel okay about myself. And when we give over our well-being, that power to be okay, that power to feel all right about ourselves, that sense of well-being, that sense of security, that sense of okayness, to the whims of others, we've passed on our power to something that cannot be defined, that doesn't have a set framework. Because what pleases someone one day may not please them the next. Because as human beings, our feelings, our thoughts, our opinions, they change all the time. They're not stagnant, they're not static, they are ebbs and flows. They are, one day you might really love doing something, you might really enjoy being with someone. In the next moment, they might be getting on your nerves, or you suddenly, dislike whatever it is that the day before you purported to love. So when we give over our sense of well-being, our okayness, our validation, our worth over to someone else to define, to dictate, to control, then we're forever playing a game based on someone else's rules that are changing all the time. And that doesn't lead to certainty, that leads to just more uncertainty, doubts, doing things that may not align with how you want to behave, but turning yourself inside out, trying to please someone so that they are pleased with you, so that you feel okay about yourself. Now, I see this a lot in some of the situations and some of the relationships that my clients come to me with, and there is this inextricable link that they have made between showing someone appreciation, or showing someone that they value that they value that person's position in their life, but having to show that appreciation and that value by acting in a way or doing stuff that they're not really on board with. But because I want to show you that I value you in my life and I appreciate you in my life, I'm going to do what it is that you want. Whereas if they do learn how they can show appreciation and a recognition of those significant people that they want in their lives in a way that aligns with their values, with their own values, their own choices, the way in which they want to live their lives, but still retaining that sense of, I still value you, I acknowledge you, I just don't need to do what you think I should be doing in order to show that. I can still live my life on my terms, making the choices that are best for me, and appreciate that you may have other ideas of what you think is best or what you think I should be doing, but that's okay. I don't have to do what you say. I don't have to do what you want in order for me to appreciate you and your value in my life, or in order for you to see me in a certain way. Now, if this is resonating with you at all, if you find that you are a people pleaser, or that you have, or you feel that there's been an issue in your life, in any of the relationships that you've had, where you feel that you have to act a certain way in order for someone else to be happy with you, and that you find that your value is in how they think about you, think about this. What would you lose and what would you gain if you made the decisions about your life that served you? Not others, but served you. That you had mulled over and decided, that's a good thing for me to do. Someone else might not agree with it, but I believe that that's a good thing for me to do. What would you gain and what would you lose in making that decision for yourself? If you don't want to put it in the comments, that's absolutely fine, but I'd love to know what comes up for you, because I find that, especially in the work that I do, by helping my clients see the reality of their situation, what would actually happen, what actually is happening for them, what they're actually doing, what is really going on for them, not the stories that are being concocted, but the reality of their situation. When you align reality with what's going on in their head, or when you try to align, there is disparity. It's not the same. The story that they've got going on and how they're actually living life, completely different. So when we align those two, when you are in alignment with the choices that you are making, the actions that you are taking, and the intentions by which you are taking those actions, and you have a firm belief that that is what is good for you, then even if you begin taking the actions, and even if the outcome isn't what someone else wants, if it is what you believe is the right thing to do, that's where your security and your okayness really comes from. The ability to make a decision, the ability to make the choices, the ability to think about what is best for you, and taking those actions with the intentions that that is best for you. Because when we're trying to please others, we can turn ourselves inside out, and that person may or may not be pleased with us. But what have we done in the process? Who have we lost? What have we lost, and what have we gained doing that? If you would like some real help to figure all of that out and to change, but to follow a process that will help you fully understand where you are right now and where you want to be, and a real framework of helping you get there, not losing anyone in the process, but gaining your voice, gaining your choices, making the decisions for you that are not dependent on anyone else. If you'd like some help to do that, then send me a message, either DM me or send me an email, connect@farahalaby.com for my next available consultation. And let's spend some time together to really, really uncover and unpick what's going on for you, and to create a plan to take you through a process to get you to making the decisions in your life that serve you and that are pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and make that the focus. My name's Farah Halaby. As you know, I'm a professional Muslim life coach, and I pray that you are safe, well, happy and healthy, and inshallah I shall pop on again for another conversation. But for now, take care. Assalamu alaikum.